You're glowing. How is life?
Good. Life is great. Post-retirement has been awesome, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying life. It's been very peaceful and, great for my physical and mental health. So,
I know you kind of mentioned that you were taking acting classes. Is there anything else that you're doing? What's in the works for you now, if you're allowed to say?
yeah, just pursuing all the things that I've always wanted to pursue. I dedicated 23 years of my life to boxing, so it feels great to just kind of just like wake up every day and just not train and not have like my body in pain or sore and things like that. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying life, spending time with family, not missing a lot of moments that I've missed before from being so dedicated to the sport, and spending a lot of time with my mom because she's retired now too. So we're both two retired people just going shopping every day, or going thrift shopping, going to lunch and things like that. It's been really fun. Yeah.
I mean, now when you think about your career and now you're retired, if you weren't a boxer, have you thought about now you can sit back and you're like, you know what, I could have been a veterinarian, or I could have just, I don't know, what do you think?
I've
ever thought that?
That's the crazy thing is I've always just had a plan A. I've never had a plan B because I knew boxing was the only thing I wanted to do. So, I kind of just, I'm able to just think of new things that I want to do. My book's being written right now about my life story, so that should be an awesome journey to finish, and then hopefully a movie after that.
Who would play you? Who would play Seniesa Estrada? Do you have someone in mind?
I would like to play myself. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? That is true. You are taking acting classes, so yes, that would be. You're like, I am playing Seniesa Estrada myself. We just finished a stellar press conference with Mikaela and Sandy Ryan. I'm so happy this rematch was able to be made as quick as it is, and in Vegas. The first fight was just. It was such a close fight. A lot of drama happened. But now when you see these two, they have made history just like you. You're a trailblazer. How happy are you to see that the torch is being passed, and now to Perla and to all these other little girls?
Oh, I'm so happy. It's, like Mikaela said during the press conference, when we first started, like, people thought we were crazy to even think that we were going to be world champions, sign with a big promoter and fight on TV and make money. That was just unheard of and something that nobody thought would happen, and we believed in ourselves. So it's just so great to see how women's boxing is changing and growing, and I'm just so happy for Perla and for all the other young up-and-coming girls and women who are currently in the professionals now getting those opportunities. They might have been going for, in the professionals for 10 years now, and they're barely getting their opportunities, so it's great.
Good. It's so nice to see. Now, I know you're going to be basically, you're doing the weigh-ins tomorrow with Christina, and you'll be front row and center for this fight. What are you expecting to see? Now, do you expect Ryan, because take out the paint gate, the poster gate, all that stuff that happened. Shame on you still. Shame on you, whoever did that. Someone said to me, a lot of people say Sandy might come in angry because she has that vengeance. As a boxer, when you fight angry, does your plan go out the window?
When you fight angry, yeah, your plan can go out the window. And the way, her team wanted her to not fight, and she did. The confusion of whether I should or not. But she's a warrior for even continuing to go in there and fight. And she was in great shape. So when you're in great shape, you can go in there and you can do well. So. Hats off to her for going in there, and I think this second time around is going to be, they just both look in amazing shape, and they just look like they're both ready to take the win and to leave no doubts in people's minds, because I know first fight was a close fight. Some people thought Sandy maybe edged it out, some people thought Mikaela won, so now they're both going to go in there and just leave no doubts in people's minds, and now Coach K is going to be in Sandy's corner.
Isn't that interesting? When Mikaela said we knew this all along, she's been saying this, if you guys don't know, Sandy Ryan and Coach K have been, I guess, a team behind the scenes, and now it's in the forefront. Watch our interviews. You'll see all the gossip, all the chismes.
yeah. So it's going to play a huge difference, because she's going to have Coach K in her corner. She's going to have her brother, who she loves so much, in her corner.
Former fighter,
and a former fighter. So she's going to be very comfortable in there. So we'll see if she's able to implement the game plan from the very start to the end. And I was hoping in the first fight, those first 1 to 5 rounds, that she would. I wish she would have cut off the ring much sooner. So I'm hoping in this fight we can see her cut off the ring, step out to the right sooner to close that gap.
Yeah. And what do you expect to see of Mikaela? She's like really fit into her welterweight. I keep saying all that pizza does a booty good, but now she's really filling into that weight and feeling much more stronger. What are you expecting to see of Mikaela this time?
Yeah, I'm expecting to see the best Mikaela. You know, a lot of people think that she might have been too small to move up to 147, but really she's. I mean, look at her. She's a big, tall girl, and for her to be at 130 for that long was crazy. To even think that she was making 130, you know. So now she's actually filled into this weight and is settling in it really well. So.
Now, I did see Katie Taylor. It was crazy that she met Bob Arum for the first time. Like 10 minutes after you, I'm sitting there, and she's like, "It's so nice to meet you." I'm like, this is weird. Now, we have the big trilogy that is just announced. Finally, thank you, Netflix. Thank you, Jake Paul. Thank you, everyone. Okay, 2 fights. Who did you have winning, first of all? The first and second, and then who do you have for the third?
Oh, man. I had Katie winning the first and Amanda edging out and winning the second. But I don't know. Every time I rewatch it, I just honestly, when I watch it, I just get so excited that it was such a big fight and such a huge event that like I'm just happy for both of them for them just making that amount of money and for putting women's boxing on the map and making it even bigger than it is. And Jake Paul's doing an amazing job with Amanda and Katie having the trilogy and signing other women, so it's amazing.
He signed 4 other women: Ramla Ali, Nate Dove, Naomi Valle, and Dina Thorslund. Like the stellar thing, and it's going to be an all-female card.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Promoters,
wow.
Take note.
I don't even. It's like I'm just lost for words when you really think about it and how massive that's going to be on Netflix for these young girls and women who have been. It's been their dream their whole lives to just get that recognition and that they deserve for all the hard work that they put in. So I'm just so happy to see it.
Well, I better wrap it because I know these guys are like, but maybe you might step back in the ring. I don't know. You might get bored of retirement. You'd be like, let me just. If you did, and it would be an exhibition against like. You know how they do all these exhibitions. Who would you call out? Like, have you thought about that? Because, one day, that big checks be like, if you'd like to fight this for an exhibition, who would you think? Who would you want?
If I ever get bored and decide I want to come back, hasn't happened yet, but we'll see. I would say, why not the fight with Esparza? It's a fight that I feel like happened too early in women's boxing when like nobody really watched it, nobody appreciated it, and we did 3-minute rounds and it was a hell of a fight. And
girl, you gave her that bruise, like
yeah,
and it was a great build-up. You pushed her. Oh yeah, that was juicy.
Yeah, it was a great build-up, and we still she probably dislikes me still, and that probably won't ever change. So if I were ever come back, it would definitely be that rematch with Esparza, so we can both get the money we deserve. We can both get that viewership we deserve and all the attention we deserve for it.
Absolutely. Well, you guys think about it. Oh, I just thought about it. Someone who can possibly play you. I mean, no one can play you, but you do look like J-Lo from your good exchange. Jennifer Lopez, if you're not busy doing all your thousands of projects, you might want to be like, play an older Seniesa. I don't know.
A little bit older.
But no, I appreciate your time, and we can't wait to see you in front of ESPN doing your thing with Christina Poncher, and I can't wait to see any of the projects that you're up to. It's so good seeing you. You look happy, you look healthy, and you just look refreshed, girl.
So refreshed after 23 years of boxing. Like, I'm so refreshed, yeah.
Yeah, and I love your guys' podcast. Continue doing it.
Thank you so much.
Big things.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Oh, I'm here with Seniesa Estrada. Check her out, all her socials. See what she's up to. All right, guys. I'm Cynthia Conte. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.